It's Shannon Galladay. Welcome to our first book club. Super excited to have you here. Excited to read this book called Coffee Self-Talk by Kristen Helmstetter. So if you haven't already gotten the book, go ahead and grab the book and jump right in. So I wanted to make this kickoff call video for us just to help us to know, what we're doing and what you can expect going forward. So if you're watching the replay, I'd love to hear from you. Go ahead and post in the comments, where are you tuning in from? I invited people from all different states, and some of you may even be out of the country. So go ahead and post in the comments. I'm here live in Utah, just south of Salt Lake City, and excited to do this book club. So I wanted to hear from you. I want to hear a little bit about you, and then I'm going to talk about why I decided this book and the breakdown of exactly how we're going to do this book club in July. So first of all, I want to hear from you. What is your biggest goal that you're working on right now? Are you working on your relationships? Are you working on, being a better spouse, being a better parent? Are you working on growing a business? Are you working on a health and fitness goal? Are you working on your nutrition, on your fitness? Are you working on, keeping your home cleaner? What goal are you working on? So go ahead and post in the comments below. I love to hear from you what you're working on, because this book plays a lot into reaching our goals. I am very big into setting goals and reaching them, and so I want to know first from you, what is the goal that you are currently working on, your number one goal? So the second question I have for you is, what is something that has gotten in the way? Like, what is an obstacle? Let's say you set this goal right here, and for whatever reason you haven't reached that goal, and you keep trying, but you keep not reaching the goal. So what is the obstacle that is in the way? So for example, I love talking about health and fitness. So let's say you have a goal to hike a mountain, right? Like you're like, I would love to hike a mountain. And then you set the goal of the mountain you're gonna hike, and then for whatever reason, like what gets in the way? What stops you from reaching the goal? So think of the goal, think of the obstacle, post in the comments, and I would love to hear from you. I'm gonna check back to see in the comments what you wrote so I can learn more about you. Okay, so that brings us to our Coffee Self-Talk book club. That's a mouthful. I chose this book because, I have been coaching women, mostly moms, for over 11 and a half years on health and fitness goals, health and wellness goals, nutrition, fitness. I love it. I'm passionate about it. And the thing that I've noticed when I work with people, the difference between someone who actually reaches their goal and someone who doesn't reach their goal is their self-talk. And so I am excited. I haven't even read this whole book. I have a friend that has read this book, and she recommended it to me. And so I decided, let's do it together. Let's do it in a book club. And so the number one thing, like I say, that stops us from reaching our goals usually is what we believe. Because whatever we believe, that turns into something that becomes our reality. Because if we believe, just like that quote, if we believe we can, we can. If we believe we can't, we can't, and we are right whatever we believe. And so the cool thing is that we can change our beliefs. We can work on our self-talk, and in this book we're going to do just that. And so I'm excited to kick off this book club. This is my first time ever doing a book club. And so the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to do a video recap just like this, and I'll let you know. Today I didn't let you know because I wasn't exactly sure when I'd go live, but I'll send you the replay of this video. And so each week I will go live, and I will let you know when I'm going live on YouTube. So you can meet me here on YouTube. You can watch it live, or you can watch the replay, and I will do a recap of the book. So I just took some notes here. So there are 233 pages in this book. It goes pretty quickly. You can see pretty big writing and not too hard. So if you read 8 pages a day, that's my goal. 8 pages a day, and which translates into 58 pages a week. then we can read this whole book in 1 month. So that's our goal. So 8 pages a day, that's not too much. And so the cool thing about this book is there are places to write. And so at the end of the chapter, you'll be able to write different things. And so I would love it if you read the book and wrote here, and then when we do these live videos, you can come with some ideas and some thoughts. I want this to be a no stress zone. So I understand what it's like to be a busy wife, as I mentioned, busy wife, busy mom. Actually, I'm not sure if I mentioned, I am married to my husband and we have 3 beautiful daughters. And so I understand what it's like to be a busy mom and a busy wife. And so I don't want this to be something like it just adds to your plate. I want this to be something that actually helps you with your life. So you can choose, you can decide, okay, yes, I want to read this book. Or you can decide, I just want to catch the video replays and I want to be a part of the discussion. So either one is totally okay. But that the goal here is to work on our self-talk, to evaluate what we're telling ourselves. So when we have these goals that we want to reach, what are we telling ourselves? Why we can't do it? What are we telling ourselves? And so we're going to do that each week, where I'll do this video with the recap of the 58 pages a week. And then we are going to do one Zoom call together. So I'm really excited to connect with all of you that are doing this book club, whether you're joining today or you're joining halfway through. This is a no stress, as I mentioned. And so at the end of this, so we'll do all of the recaps in July on Wednesdays, and then the last week on Thursday. So I'll do the recap on Wednesday and I'll do a live Zoom call on Thursday with all of you. And so that will be really fun. So then we can discuss it and work on it together. So another reason I wanted to do this is because a lot of times, when we're working on our goals, we work more on the how to, and I see this all the time as well. We say like, how can I reach this goal? And we work so much on the how to, we look for the how instead of the belief behind the how, belief that we can actually accomplish the goal. And so that's another reason I wanted to do this. Another reason is because I just working with women, and even myself included, we are so hard on ourselves. I think we are the hardest on ourselves versus anyone. I love the question, like, would you say to someone else, to your children, to your best friend, what you're saying to yourself? Probably not, right? A lot of times we are our worst friend. And so this month we're working on becoming our best friend, becoming our, as you've seen me online on Instagram, I love being people's personal cheerleader. I love being your personal cheerleader, but it really starts with ourselves, being our own personal cheerleader, cheering each other on, encouraging each other, and encouraging ourselves. And so that is the plan. Just wanted to make this quick, short video, kickoff call. Super excited about this. So I'd love to hear from you. Go ahead and post where you're from, where you're tuning in from, what goal you're working on, what obstacle you've had in the past reaching the goal, and let me know if you have the book. Then that's awesome. And then in the description of this video, I'll post some links if you haven't already checked out. I have an email, so you'll receive email reminders, and I'd love to connect through email. And I also have text reminders. So, and I have a Facebook group. Side note, as a lot of you know, while I was traveling the last couple of weeks, my Facebook page was hacked, and so I started a new profile and getting it back up and going. And so just so you know, there was a little technical difficulties, but we are going full speed ahead. And so we have the Facebook group, we have the emails, the text, lots of ways to stay connected. So, and also I am offering a free phone call because I would love to talk with you. I know a lot of you I've met online, but we haven't talked on the phone, and I love talking with you. We can talk on the phone or on a Zoom call. I recently became a life coach, and so I'm offering a free a coaching call, free life coaching call. So once you know your goal, your obstacle, and then we can get on a phone call and talk about that, and I can personalize it for you to help you overcome any obstacles in your way. So check out all the links. You'll see all that below. But stay tuned. We are kicking off our book club. Stay tuned for the details in your email, and have a fantastic day. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.